What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Bon Jovi fan, good to see you, man. Mike, I saw you comment you were the first one in here. Wow. We finally got the sim up and working. Alright, let me just preface this now. While loading up the sim, we had a small update today, Microsoft Flight Simulator. After loading the update, I tried loading the sim right now. 3 times in a row, the sim just froze and was unrecoverable. So if it does happen to freeze tonight, I'm just going to call it there, and then we'll continue tomorrow or something, but we'll see. I tried loading up 3 times. This is my 4th time loading now, and hopefully it does not freeze. So we'll see. What's going on, Don? Good to see you guys. When was the last time? Has it been a week since we've flown? Feels like it's been that long already. I think we flew on the weekend, though, didn't we? Or was it a Monday or something? It might have been a week. Hope everybody's doing well. And since we're on time today for the TPC briefing, let's go ahead and tune into the Discord over there and listen to what they have to say, and then we'll talk about what we're doing. Let's see, is the sim still up? I have no idea. Alright, good. Yep, still moving.
Sterile flight deck below 10,000 is not a requirement, it's more of a suggestion in the sense of highly recommended.
We got the airplane pulled out already, November 325 Charlie Juliet, CJ4.
Set in stone if you like.
Fueled up already.
Transition altitude if you're flying an airliner.
Let's go make sure it's nice and tidy in here for the passengers.
Flying VFR at a certain altitude. Whatever you feel comfortable with, making sure you're paying attention to the most important aspects of the flight, that being taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Nice and clean.
As well as departure and arrival. Paying attention to all the details, deafening in
snacks and drinks. Coolers all loaded.
That's a big thing. Kind of going along with that. Make sure you're professional. Try not to step on other people. Don't miss APC calls.
We're here at Signature Flight Support at Lakefront Airport in Cleveland. This is the last time. This is where we left the CJ4 last time we flew it. Can't remember where we flew from, but we flew into Cleveland. There's a cool memorial up front of the airport here. We're gonna go take a look at that too before we start our briefing. Let's go walk over there now. I'll show you guys. They've got 2 F4 Phantoms out front. I don't know if it's a non-memorial or if it's like a... They're painted in Blue Angels and Thunderbirds colors. Let's go look.
Yeah, so the 2 fields, like I had mentioned, the Peoria and Bloomington airports. Looks like there's some weather kind of scattered throughout.
Check this out over here. It's pretty cool.
Where you're coming from, keep an eye on that. Whether you're coming from the west, the east, the south, or the north, you could very well run into weather, with exceptions. As for both of the fields, it looks like the wind isn't too much of a factor, but more or less
oh yeah,
rain as well as.
We've got one of these down here too, where I'm at. I'm down in Miami, Florida. You go down to Homestead towards the Air Force Base. Right in the middle of the highway, they've got an F4, and can't remember what the other one is, but.
If you don't know who they are, check them out on skyblueradio.com. They've got live music going, and JT in the house is part of.
One in Thunderbirds colors, and one's in the Blue Angels colors.
There, amigo. I'm really glad that you guys are flying with us tonight. I would encourage you to download the brand new Sky Blue Radio app. It's available via the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. There's you can listen to our podcast. Flight Sim News is on there. All
Cleveland.
Stuff, so.
Cleveland.
And it's free. So yeah.
I wasn't aware of the app. I'll have to.
Oh yeah, St. Pete for Allegiant. Cool, man. Yeah, we've flown in and out of St. Pete a couple times on stream already. I don't know if we flew. We might have flown once Allegiant. Can't remember. We'll do it though. We'll do it again.
Sure,
I like St. Pete.
Some stuff here and there, but if you just go to your app store, either Google Play or Apple, whatever, just type in Sky Blue Radio.
It's just so cool how they have this stuff kind of in the sim. Incredible.
Perfect. All right. Well, if anyone has any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll see y'all over in Illinois.
Where are you flying from, Greg?
All right, let's walk back to the FBO.
I am not flying.
And we'll talk about what we're doing today.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Who do I need to call?
For what?
get you to fly, man.
Serge is too busy doing charters. Yeah, he's over in the eastern part of the country doing charters.
This is some freeware scenery you can find on flightsim.to for Burke Lakefront, or Burke Lakefront. Pretty nice. I like how the FBO is all modeled.
Me, bud. It's not too bad weather-wise.
We can do our brief right here, overlooking the city.
Between layers here. And I don't know why you sent us.
All right, let me mute these guys. And let's see what we're doing today. So we're going to be flying from Burke Lakefront here in Cleveland, Bravo Kilo Lima. We're going to, I think it's, is it Bloomfield? Bloomingdale? I think it's Bloomfield. Okay. Bloomfield, Illinois. Does that ring a bell? BMI. What's the name of this place? Bloomington. All right, Bloomington, Illinois. There's a look at our route. Starting off from over here at BKL. We're going to be on the Get-Like-4 departure DAIFE transition. Then after DAIFE, we're direct to BMI. We do have some weather moving through the area. Stuff is moving northeast. Looks like BMI is getting slammed pretty hard right now. So we might have some weather down over there in what did I say it was? Bloomington. It's not gonna stick. Pretty simple route. Let's see what the weather's doing over here at BKL. Winds are 050 at 7, 10 statute miles, clear skies, temp 22, dew point 17, altimeter 3023. So winds are favoring the 6s here at BKL. So we'll be taking off to the northeast. And then we'll be on the Get-Like-4 departure. Get-Like-4 RNAV departure out of Burke. And we're going to be on the DAIFE transition, this one at the bottom. So for the 6s, if you look down here, the bottom third of the screen, runway 6 left, 6 right, we'll climb on heading 066 to 1100. Then it'll be it's like a left turn to 350, or as assigned by ATC. Maintain 2000, do not climb above 2000. And then we'll get radar vectors to cross Ale at or above 9 or 1000. After Ale, we go to Brennan at or below 14, and then to Get-Like, and then on our transition to DAIFE. Expect filed cruise altitude 10 minutes after departure. I think Cleveland Center is online, so we'll have ATC. So it's depart runway heading, 1100 feet, left turn to 350, and then they're going to send us to Ale. Ale, we want to be at or above 9 or 1000. Brennan, at or below 14. And that's it. And then after DAIFE, we go direct to BMI. METAR BMI conditions are currently marginal according to the METAR. Winds are 120 at 5, 10 statute miles, scattered layer at 1600, broken layer at 2700, overcast layer at 4600. Temperature 20, dew point 19er, altimeter 3013. 120 at 5, so winds are favoring, looks like 1-1 and maybe 2. Both are plenty long for the CJ4. We've got runway 220, which is 8,000 feet. 1129 is 6,525 feet. Where are we going to park over there? Here's the GA ramp. They've got 2 FBOs, so that's where we're going to be going. So if we land runway 11, we'll exit Golf and taxi Echo Delta into the ramp. Here at Burke, we've got the 6 right, 24 left, and 6 left, 24 right. Winds favoring the 6s. So we're going to take off. We're going to use the longer one, runway 6 left. So we'll taxi out Golf Alpha across 6 right, 6 left. 6,600 feet of runway. Weight and balance has already been done. We've got 5 people on board today and about 100 pounds of bags. And that's it. Talked about the weather, the route. I think we're ready to go. Let's walk out to the airplane. I froze. I thought I did for a second before I even read your message, Mike. Did it freeze? It's the sim too, so it's not like Streamlabs or anything, but just the sim. Alright, let's go. Dub, what's going on, Dub? Good evening, sir. Alright, let's do one last quick walk around here. Before we load the passengers and get out of here. Alright, we're ready. Let's go. Am I running the beta? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Don. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I did have a small update for FS 2020 today. Is that is there a beta for a new version out or something? I am not. I just did the update and I haven't really changed any settings or anything like that, so I'm probably not running the beta. All right, I'm just going to go through my flows here and then we'll back it up with a checklist. Is this not working now? Oh, we're not going to have head tracking today. Well, that sucks. Hold on. Nope, it looks like it's frozen. It's not working in the sim. Wonderful. No. Let me try closing the TrackIR software completely and restarting it. Usually when I do that, it doesn't reconnect to the sim though, so it's probably not going to work. That's a bummer. I wonder if it'll just start working later on its own. Few seconds, guys. It's working in the app, but it's just not connected to the sim. All right. I guess we're going to have to go without it for now. Okay. We'll do that. Circuit breakers all in. Throttles are idle cutoff. Flap levers up. Speed brakes are down. Gear levers down. Battery. Emergency lights, standby flight display, and avionics dispatch. Put our position in here in the FMS. And I'm not going to do anything else just yet. We'll get our beacon and our nav light on. And since we don't have GPU today, we're doing a battery start. Start one of these engines now. Or two. We'll start with the right side. Clear right. N2. Ignition. ITT. We're just watching this one right here to make sure it doesn't spike or do anything crazy. If it does, then we'll hit the starter button, or the fuel button will cut off the fuel. Everything's rising nice and evenly. Pressures and temps. A good start in the right. Avionics. Climate control. Close the gate. Alright, let's pick up the ATIS and pick up our clearance. Every update breaks something, says Dub. Yep, you ain't lying, man. Don, Sim Update 13 beta. Nope, I'm not running it. I've yet to try any of the betas throughout the whole, ever since MSFS has been out. Alright, before start, battery switch, emergency lights, standby flight display, avionics, parking brakes on, wheel chocks are removed. Cabin doors closed, passenger briefing complete, seats, belts, pedals, exterior lights, ICAS, FMS, climate control selector. Alright, let's tune to the ATIS. Oh, I don't think they have an ATIS up for BKL. I think we do have Cleveland Center though. So we'll call him for our clearance. There's two frequencies. Let's try 1987. 119 875.
Sterling 3805 P7 via the bounce to arrival, Metro altimeter 3024.
3024, send via the bounce arrival, square wing 3805.
Cleveland Center, good evening, November 325 Charlie Juliet.
November 315 Charlie Juliet, Cleveland Center.
November 325 Charlie Juliet, we're a Citation CJ4 on the ground at Lakefront requesting IFR clearance to Bravo, Mike, India. Did I file my flight plan? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did.
Number Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, that's number 17.
Still no head tracking? No?
Citation 5 Charger, you're cleared to Bloomington Airport via the Great Lakes departure DAIFE transition as well. Maintain 2000, departure with me, squawk 7437.
Citation 325 Charlie Juliet, cleared to Bravo Mike India Airport via the Get Like 4 DAIFE transition. Climb maintain 2000, departure with you, squawk 7437.
Citation 5 Charger, agree better, push and start at your discretion, 6 left or 6 right, your choice, call for taxi.
It'll be 6 left, and we'll give you a call. 5 Charlie Juliet, thank you. Alright, squawk 7437. 7437. Boom, departure with him. Our climb maintain 2000. Runway heading is 066. '66 2000. Squawk code's in there, and we got it as filed. So let's go ahead and go down here to our flight plan page. We're out of VKL. We're going to BMI. Execute. Departure. 6 left. Get like 4. DAIFE. Execute. And then that's it. We go to our legs page. It's going to be 1100. And then to whatever heading vector he gives us. I think it's 350 or a heading if he gives us one. Then he'll send us to AIL. And then, yeah, the rest of the SID, and then after DAIFE, we go direct to the airport. Looks good. Now we'll go to our performance page. Performance in it. 5 people today. 100 pounds of bags. Fuel matches what we put in, 3.7, and we're going up to flight level 340. Execute. Takeoff. 6 left. We're dry. We've got 6,600 feet of runway. Winds. Wind 050 at 7. OAT 22. Altimeter 3023. No anti-ice for takeoff. We'll use flaps 15. We're going to need 2,200 feet of runway. V1 97. Rotate at 98. V2 111. VT 140. Send that over to our PFD. There it is. I think that's it. We're ready. Alright, we'll go ahead and start the left side now. 1. Clear left.
American 1922 cross Pata and maintain 10,000 Pittsburgh altimeter 3025.
And 2.
Alright, cross.
Mission.
Let's see here. Was that Kata?
Hey, from cross Pata and maintain 10,000 Pittsburgh altimeter 3025.
Alright, Pittsburgh altimeter 3025. Cross Kata at 10,000 American 19
Adam, what's going on, Adam?
Residential 21 on the ground at Cleveland. I've heard a Papa India Alpha.
Residential 21 Cleveland, report to the Papa India Alpha Airport via Great Lake Port departure Yarborough transition, then at fast time via SID. Departure with me and squawk. Actually, stand by 1 second.
Alright, good start. Left side. Switches are all where they need to be.
President 21, you're cleared to the Papa India Alpha Airport, Great Lake Port departure Yarborough transition, then at fast climb via SID departure with me and squawk 7.
Flight controls.
Residential 21 is cleared to Papa India Alpha as filed. Great Lake 4 departure, Yarborough transition, climb via SID, squawk
Flaps
7446.
down to 15. And indicating speed brakes.
Runway 6 right, Presidential 21.
They're up. Both sides.
8773, contact the turn
Back
approach
down.
126122, good day.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Just 8773, 12.
Alright, I think we're frozen, guys.
22, good day.
Order 2622, over to them now, Jazz 8773, have a good night.
Okay, wait, nope, this is not frozen, this is something else. I know what I did here. I hit a key that I wasn't supposed to hit. Keyboard input, there we go. Alright, false alarm. Alright, speed brakes are back down, flaps, flight controls. Let's go to our checklist. Before taxi, avionics on, flight controls, or sorry, climate controls on norm, pass lighting. We'll get that on before we move. Trims, flight controls, speed brakes, flaps, hydraulic pressure is good. Anti-ice is off, takeoff data is confirmed and set, avionics are checked and set, autopilot is checked. Altimeters set 3023 3 times. Pressurization's checked. ICAS, aft divider doors, taxi checklist, exterior lights, brakes, nose steering, flight instruments. We'll test on our way out.
Runway 7 here at Akron Fulton.
I'm gonna do my before takeoffs here too. Ice is off, rudder bias.
3, 2. Your list for departure turns will if not off in 10 minutes. If not off in 10 minutes, advise your intention on this frequency in 15 minutes. Frequency change to crew, and on departure you can return course.
Rudder bias is checked.
Alright, we're going back to Unicom. We will reach out
Seats,
here
flaps,
within
speed brakes,
10 minutes.
trims.
No, it's true too.
Crew briefing, we briefed the departure already. TCAS, TARA. TA is good, let's go. Do weather and traffic is on. GA button.
Number
Battery
611
amps.
deployment, EVA level 32.
Ice, pitot-static and lights, and ICAS is checked. Pitot-static and lights to go. That's it. We're ready. We'll pull up and then I'll call them.
Ring 3005, contact Detroit, approach 126 have a good night.
So like we briefed it, it's going to be left turn golf, right turn alpha to 6 left.
Have a great night.
Alright, I'm on the brakes. Parking brake released. And lights. Clear.
Presidential 21, ready to taxi with the weather, Cleveland.
Central 21, runway 6 right, taxi via Lima.
08, or correction, 06 right via Lima, Presidential 21.
Cleveland Center, citation 325 Charlie Juliet at Lakefront, ready to taxi with the weather.
Number 5 Charlie Juliet, runway 6 left, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 6 right at Alpha.
Taxi to 6 left via Alpha, cross 6 right at Alpha, citation 5 Charlie Juliet. Clear right or clear left? Left turn here Golf, and right turn Alpha. Alright, right turn here, Alpha. We've been cleared across 6 right. Alright, so it's going to be runway heading up to 1100, then left turn to 350, and then we wait for vectors after that. If anything happens below V1, we'll apply max braking, stop, vacate the runway if we can. Anything above V1, we'll take in the air, and we'll just do a left-hand traffic pattern here for 6 left, and come back to Burke. Ready? Cleveland Center, citation 325, Charlie Juliet, holding short, 6 left at Burke, ready for departure.
Number 325 Charlie Juliet, runway 6 left, clear for takeoff for Lakefront, altimeter 3023, wind 0607.
Clear for takeoff, runway 6 left, citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
Cleveland Center, Noah 32 back with you.
Speed static,
3,
lights.
And heading towards OJ's.
Noah 32 clear.
We're clear left.
Center, quiet.
And we're clear right down the runway. Bug in 350 for the heading. Six left, I see it. Goes to the floor.
112 D7 via the bound to arrival, Metro altimeter 3024.
Power set. 2 good engines, airspeed's alive.
Noah 32, you
80.
are
Checked, V1, rotate.
radar contact 24 southeast of Cleveland Airport 3000.
Oh, the right brakes, gear up.
12000, Cleveland altimeter 3023.
3023, climb maintain 12000.
V2 plus 10, flaps up.
Breaking 19.
Climb power.
Contact
1100, we're clear left.
124.1 targeting.
Pittsburgh approach.
Left turn to heading 350 and leveling at 2000. Y'all damp.
In Presidential 2-1 holding 6 right, Lima 2 Cleveland, ready to go.
Presidential 2-1, runway 6 right, line on the way.
Runway 6 right, line and wait, Presidential 2.
Altitude, heading AP.
Cleveland Center
freeze again.
United 1420 340.
Citation side charger at radar contact the altitude.
2000 heading 350, citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
Citation side charger, thank you. Left turn direct Great Lake and climb maintain flight level 34.
Left turn direct Great Lake and up to flight level 340, citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
I believe that's United 14.
It's Great Lake, I said get like earlier when he gave me the clearance, that's funny. Great Lake 4 is the name of the departure, not Get Lake 4.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 1096, 340.
Alright, we've been cleared up to 34, filed cruise altitude. 340, level change, climb power. We're going to continue our turn.
Person to 21 flight, runway heading, climb 6000, runway 6 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading up to 6000, runway 6 right.
Direct Great Lake, execute, nav, turn to past it. And we'll climb at 240. There's Burke right there where we just took off from. We took off 6 left. We're pretty much like on a left downwind. There's downtown Cleveland. You might be able to see Hopkins out here somewhere. I think it's over on our right.
Good evening, Cleveland Center, Delta 2018 with you, flight level 230.
Alright, coming up on 10K, climb checklist. After takeoff checklist, gears up, flaps up, throttles the climb, yaw damps on, autopilot's on, ice protection not needed. Passenger lights coming off. Landing light coming off. Pressurization. And altimeters.
Yep, we're past 4,400 for presidential 21.
Thank you. Climb maintain flight level 3.
There's Hopkins.
Left turn direct Great Lakes.
Left turn direct Great Lakes up to flight level 380 presidential 21.
Adam's going up. Second time for tomorrow. Second time tomorrow. As long as the weather clears up. Awesome, Adam.
It was Delta 2018.
That's on 18. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I thought you'd ask me for the altitude. I was at 230 right now.
How do you like, well, I guess it's only been one day so far, but how do you liking your instructor? And are you going to be flying the 172 tomorrow or back in the 150?
Cleveland Center, Delta 2018. Yeah, Indy Center leveled me off at 230. Can I get a climb up here? I'm burning a lot of gas down here.
Oh, sure. Well, I never know that they didn't put a 10 altitude there. That's at 2018 climb maintain battle between 350.
350, 2018. Yeah, I don't know if you passed on
forward
here or not
departure.
where he leveled me off at.
I thought it was something like that. There's a yeah bro transition, so I thought it was supposed to be something cool like that. Out the Great Lake 4. Oh man. The get like 4 yeah bro transition. Oh man, too funny. Alright, we're coming up on flight level 180, altimeters standard 92.
And Delta 2018 clear direct heating Echo Tango Golf.
92. I don't know why this thing
Direct to,
gets unsynced. 92, 92, 92. ICAS is checked. Pressurization's checked. Oh. Still no head tracking? Not gonna come back.
Cleveland Center, American 1297, 9,000 climbing at 17,000 on the Cleveland Calvin Creek.
American 1297 Cleveland Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 360, delete speed restrictions.
Climb maintains 360, delete speed restrictions, American 1297.
Presidential 21, what's your speed?
Presidential 21, did you say, what's my
Yeah, what's your speed?
Oh man.
290 indicated presidential 21.
Presidential 21, maintain,
Get licked 4.
Let's see, maintain 25.
Alright, let's see if I can get this right today.
Climb and maintain Mark 175 on the climb off the transition.
Nope, of course not.
Presidential 21 will maintain 280 knots on the climb and Mach decimal 7 on the cruise.
Mach decimal 75.
I'm sorry?
After transition, maintain Mark 175.
Okay, Mach 0.75, Presidential 21.
Alright, so where is it? This corner opened it.
Cleveland Center, Sun Country 30.
This puts it away.
Flight level 360.
Sun Country 30, Sun Country
And the
30,
laptop
39, Cleveland
is
Center.
where? Here in the middle? Nope. That's so confusing. Alright, that's exactly where I clicked the first time. How do I get rid of the laptop now? mouse pad. Woozle mod guy, we need some better click spots for this. Alright.
Number 6112, contact Detroit approach 126122, good day.
Officer approach 12622.
The cute blonde in the back, yeah. Is it weird that
21, are you making mark 175?
even when I see avatars on the screen in a game, I have to still check them out?
Yep, President 21, we're still indicated to 80, haven't transitioned yet to Mark.
Okay, President 21, can you maintain mark 1, actually maintain to...
My eyes go straight to the butt.
Alright, yeah, Presidential 21, 257 speed.
And Citation 5, Charlie, you're making your best forward speed on the climb, please.
Best forward speed on the climb, 5 Charlie Juliet. Probably at it.
32, Mansfield altimeter 3025.
3025, no Chicho.
The slowtation.
Cleveland Center, good evening, Spearing 768, descending now from flight level 370, crossing calls to flight level 300.
3768 Cleveland Center, descending to Hot Rock 2, arrival Metro altimeter 3024.
Hot Rock 2, arrival 3024, Spearing 768.
The CJ. Nope. Nope, Dub. So I guess I never got the customer service job with the medical company because they never called me back. I took the test for the airport job on the 11th, and I'm supposed to get the results on the 25th. So I'll let you know in 4 days what the results are, and then after that, I'm sure it comes interview number 1 with them, with the county. I went through the same thing for the water plant job. They had me test, and a couple weeks later they called me for an interview. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be something similar for the airport thing. So the 25th, 4 days, I'll know my results.
25, maintain mark 175.
Alright, flight level 340.
We'll change heading to 175.
Cruise checks, throttles as required, pressurizations checked, ice protection not required.
Negative, maintain mark 175.
Oh, apologies. Maintain Mach 0.75, American 1225.
It's a bummer I didn't get the other job, man. It kind of like, it hurt me a little bit. My confidence level is starting to go down a little bit. I thought I nailed the interview, so I don't know what's wrong with me now.
On 125142, have a good night.
Okay, 125425, 2018. Have a good one. Thanks, ATC. See you next time.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, man. One door closes, another one opens, right? I probably like the airport job better. I like planes and stuff, but I don't want to commute But I'll do whatever I have to do. We'll see what the schedules are like once I get the job. Maybe I can do an overnight or something, or I can drive home, not in rush hour traffic. Yeah, I appreciate you, Don. That's what I think too, man. Alright, we're just going to let our airspeed build up till we get to the bottom of the red tape, and then we'll have to dial back the throttles a little bit. Packs are doing good. I see smiles back there. Been applying for other stuff meanwhile too. I still apply for different things at least a couple times a week. Nothing too exciting, but that's usually how it goes, Dub, too, right? I feel like when I try, it's like I don't get the good results when you don't give a shit. They hire you.
American South 97, contact in the center 128122, connect.
Indy Center 12822 for American 1297, thanks, have a good night.
Still watching these storms moving through the area here. Bloomington? Bloomington? I got it right this time, right? Bloomington, yeah. Oh, we're speeding. Pull the power back.
Citation 5 Charlie, Juliet, contact the travel center 126.47 tonight.
126.47, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, good night. Chicago, he said? Chicago Center, good evening, Citation 325 Charlie Juliet, flight level 340.
Number 325 Charlie Juliet, Chicago Center, roger.
See if it's getting busy over there at Bloomington yet. So it's two featured airports tonight for TPC flying Thursday. It's Bloomington, BMI, which we're flying into, and then also Peoria.
Cleveland Center, Presidential 21, flight level 380.
Presidential 21, Chicago Center, roger.
Slower this evening because we've got so much ATC all over the country. There's people flying everywhere. So not as busy tonight for flying Thursday. Which is cool. I like it. Dub was looking for somewhere to fly and noticed pretty big thunderstorm roll through Miami, saw a gust of 52 knots at Miami XX VTOC. Damn. But when was that, Dub? Was that today or was it? I think yesterday we had some. I heard it. I think I was in bed at the time, but I could hear the winds ripping. And then after a storm like that, if you go down my street out to the main street out here, we've got a bunch of palm trees that run parallel with the road. You'll always see a bunch of down palm fronds. Looked like a hurricane had come through. But yeah, I didn't see it with my own eyes. I was inside. I think I was napping or something. I can't remember. Tuesday maybe? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Yep. It was windy. I heard it. I was like, man, what's going on out there? Today we had a pretty big downpour. It wasn't that much lightning and thundering, but it poured real hard. Lots of flooding down the streets when I went to go pick up my daughter today. Big puddles. Alright, our route ends at DAIFE. We've got to put in, since we're going direct to the airport, after that we've got to somehow fill the gap here. Let's go to legs. I guess can I just put in BMI? That works. There we go.
Chicago Center, Presidential 21, are we good to step away for 1 to 3 minutes?
Presidential 21 approved.
Let's check the digital latest for BMI. So we can get an idea of what runway we're going to be using. BMI current ATIS information, Bravo 2356 Zulu, winds 100 at 5 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, light rain, few clouds at 1900, scattered at 49, overcast at 85, 1919, altimeter 3013. Is localizer back course runway 11 and RNAV runway 11 in use. VFR flight following available from St. Louis approach on 3212. Advise you have information Bravo. This looks like they're using runway 11.
Chicago Center, Citation 9 Golf Whiskey, flight level 430 for 450.
November 9 Golf Whiskey, Chicago Center, roger.
Runway 11. We'll land, we'll get off on Golf, and Golf, Echo, Delta, the GA ramp. We're going so slow. Wasn't paying attention. Probably do the RNAV 1-1. We're coming from the northeast. I think we'll do the RNAV 1-1 and we'll come in at 2 GUI. So 2 GUI 2800, no procedure turn to Zext 2800, then it's down to Waygor 2500, that's our final approach fix. Our minimums will be 1121. If we go miss, climb to 3100, direct Waypix and hold, which is straight out to Waypix, 3100. What's the other one? The localizer back course?
Number 5, Charlie Juliet, clear direct Bloomington Airport.
Direct Bloomington Airport, 5 Charlie Juliet, thank you. Alright, direct the airport. RNAV uses GPS waypoints. Don, ILS uses like a VOR type thing, like a little beacon on the ground shoots out a radio signal. So you're using a yeah. Well, I don't know how to put it into words. Basically, an ILS works like a VOR. You're tracking inbound into an actual antenna that's shooting out a certain frequency. And then RNAV is all GPS, using GPS satellites and GPS waypoints on a map.
Number 5, Charlie Juliet, descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot discretion down to flight level 240, Citation 5, Charlie Juliet. We've got our top of descent here in another 50 miles. We'll wait a little bit longer. Or about 25 out from our top of descent, we'll start. Exactly, Don. ILS is old school radio waves.
Number 9 Golf Whiskey, cross Campbell at level 240.
Cross Campbell, flight level 240, 9 Golf Whiskey.
Residential 21, right?
Residential 21, Chicago, Center, roger. Chicago Center, United 1420, 340. United 1420, Chicago Center, roger. Residential 21, clear direct to Peoria Airport, descend at positive discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Clear direct Peoria Airport and descend discretion flight level 240, Residential 21.
Center, Southwest 1096, 340. Southwest 1096, Chicago Center, roger.
It's raining a little bit harder down there at Bloomington now. Went from light rain to regular rain. Visibility is down from 10 miles to 8 statute miles. Scattered layer at 2100, overcast 42. Altimeter 3014. Alright, let's start going down to 240, 24.
Chicago Center, Barracks 1246, out of level 341 to cross MF level 320.
Guess we'll VS it.
1246, Chicago Center, roger.
Citation 325, Charlie Juliet's vacating flight level 340 for flight level 240.
Verify Charlie Juliet, roger.
Descent checklist, pressurization, it's checked. Landing field elevation set. Ice protection, not needed for now, but we might get it on when we start going through these clouds down here. Altimeters are set, exterior lights.
American 1246, cross river, flight level 200.
Cross river, flight level 200, American 1246.
I don't think I'm gonna do the RNAV 11 at Tugoi. I think that's gonna take us way too far. I'm just gonna see if he'll just give us vectors for the RNAV 11. That way we don't have to go so far out west. We'll see. Let's get an ATIS update.
Number 5, Charlie Julia, contact Chicago Center 120.35, good night.
120.35, citation 5, Charlie Juliet. Good day. 2035. Chicago Center, good evening. Citation 325, Charlie Juliet's descending through flight level 278 for flight level 240. Alright, BMI, ATIS information, Charlie, wind 090 at 5, 8 statute miles, rain scattered at 21, overcast at 42. Still using runway 11. Got Charlie. Did I get that frequency right? 2035? Chicago Center, good evening. Citation 325, Charlie Juliet's descending through flight level 260 for flight level 240. Nobody's home at Chicago.
Citation 325, Charlie Juliet, Chicago Center. Send at pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000, the Bloomington altimeter 3013.
3013, and we'll descend and maintain 6,000, citation 5, Charlie Juliet. Alright, let's keep going. 6.
Chicago Center, Fox Club 636 on the ground, Cedar Rapids, IFR 2, Peoria.
.3013.
Fox Club 686, clear to Peoria Airport via radar vectors, Cedar Rapids, and as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure, this frequency, squawk 3263.
Clear to Peoria, radar vector, Cedar Rapids, and as filed. Up to 5, expect 17 and 10 minutes with you on departure, squawk 3263, Fox Club 686.
Tuscaloosa has an airport too?
Fox Club 686, redirect is correct, push and start to your
I think so.
Taxi, expect runway 9.
Pretty sure they do.
Departure, Cedar Rapids, altimeter 3008.
Expect 9, got the weather, Cedar Rapids, we'll fly you back, Fox Club 636.
Alright, let's get our ice on for these clouds.
Chicago Center, Presidential 21, flight level 250 for 240, direct destination.
Signs are coming on.
Presidential 21, Chicago Center, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, Peoria altimeter 3011.
Altimeter 3011, descend maintain at discretion 10,000, Presidential 21.
Let's put in the RNAV. BMI arrival. Let's do RNAV, runway 11. We'll do vectors. Winds over there are 090 at 5. OAT 19. Altimeter 3013. No anti-ice for landing. We've got 6,500 feet of runway. We're going to be using 2,700 feet. Even with a load factor of, our landing factor of 1.67, still be using 4,500. Good in runway. VAP 109, ref 102. Our approach checklist, landing data is confirmed. We got our speeds in, our runway in. Crew briefings complete. We briefed the RNAV 11. Avionics, flight instruments, minimums, fuel transfer selector. Exterior lights are on. ICE is on. Flaps, passenger briefing, seat belts, passenger lights, pressurization. Alright, slow to 250.
Chicago Center, American 1246 at level 224 for River at level 200.
American 1246, cross fire at maintain 11,000, speed 300.
Alright, we'll cross fire at 11,000 at 300 knots, American 1246.
Since I loaded the RNAV 11.
Chicago Center, Citation 9 Golf Whiskey, flight level 240, Campbell.
And I don't want to start the approach just yet. He had us
9 Golf Whiskey, Chicago Center.
direct to the airport, so I'm just using heading mode to get me to the airport until he starts vectoring us.
ND6, 9 Golf Whiskey.
You can see all the rain out there.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, contact St. Louis approach on 132.12.
132.12, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet. St. Louis approach, good evening, Citation 325 Charlie Juliet. It's leveling off now at 6,000 for direct BMI with information Charlie.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, St. Louis approach, good evening. I'm gonna have to update the ATIS when I get a chance. It will be Delta, the altimeter 3014. You can expect RNAV or localizer pack course runway 11.
Alright, 3014, and we'll pick up Delta once it's up, and we'll take the RNAV vectors for the RNAV 11 if we can for Citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
Roger. Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, roger. Inferno 11, wind 140 at 11, straight out departure approved, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, comparing what I see down here with what I see out here. I think most of this stuff is just coming right at us. It looks like the over the airport's pretty good. We've got these showers here in front of us. Pretty heavy orange and red here in the middle. I might ask for left.
Inferno 11.
20 degrees.
Contact. Squawk 743.
Looks a little bit lighter out this way than it does right at our 12.
435 in the box, sorry about that.
Southwest 2494 contact, Kansas City Center 125.72. We'll see.
Kansas City Center 125.72.
Inferno 11, confirm your altitude.
4,800 for Inferno 11.
Inferno 11, roger, altitude check.
St. Louis, Citation 325 Charlie Juliet. Any chance we can get a heading 240 for a couple minutes to get around some weather?
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, approved as requested.
Thanks, 5 Charlie Juliet. Go out here, looks a little bit better this way, see if we can get around this heavy stuff. Ice is still on, lights are on.
Inferno 11.
Get around this nasty red stuff.
St. Louis Class Bravo airspace, July flight following out Bravo airspace.
Might hit a little bit of the yellow.
Inferno 11, thanks.
Roger.
And Inferno 11's going to, if you don't mind, center, Inferno 11's going to make a turn block heading 090. That's okay with you.
Inferno 11, roger. Resume on navigation.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, Inferno 1.
Yeah, approach Sky Blue 1. We're clear of 11. We're on runway 2 for parking, gate 6.
Sky Blue 1. You can taxi ahead to Foxtrot 1 and left Foxtrot 1 into the gate.
Okay, straight ahead, Foxtrot 1 into the gate, Sky Blue 1.
Sky Blue 6, wind 090 at 5, runway 11, cleared to land.
All right, copy the winds, cleared to land 11, Sky Blue 6.
Rainy landing incoming, says Adam. It looks like it. I think it's pretty heavy over the airport right now, too. Let's see, has he uploaded information Delta yet? No, still showing Charlie. Be nice as if you can pull us around the south side of the airport and come in kind of on a right downwind. Vector us out that way. I might ask for it. See what he does.
Inferno 11, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. We'll see you. Inferno 11, copy.
Buckle up before you hit some chops, says Don. I was just checking FS Realistic to make sure my turbulence is on, and it is on, and we're not getting tossed around yet, so.
21 with you, level 10,000.
Presidential 21, St. Louis approach. Good evening. Peoria, altimeter 3011. Expect ILS runway 4.
ILS runway 4, altimeter 3011, Presidential 21.
Inferno 11, do you copy St. Louis?
Bon Jovi fan, if I get to fly on a 737 MAX 8 with Southwest, I'll have to tell you how the experience is. Yes, please do, man. I've not been on a MAX yet. A MAX 8.
Sky Blue 6, are you going around?
Yep, we're going around. We had to stabilize first, but we're just about to call you. Sky Blue 6, we're on the going around.
You can see where the bad stuff is here on our right. These towering
200,
cumulonimbus.
Runway 11 approach, climb, maintain 6,000.
All right, right, 200 and 6,000, Sky Blue 6.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, are you on the weather yet?
No, it's pretty bad at from our 1 o'clock to about 3 o'clock. Is there any way you could vector us around the south end of the airport and in for the RNAV 11?
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, Roger. We can do that. Is your present heading good for now?
Yeah, present heading's good for now. 5 Charlie Juliet.
Roger. Fly present heading vectors for the approach.
Present heading vectors for the approach. 5 Charlie Juliet. Appreciate your help.
Presidential 21, descendant pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000.
Discretion down to 6,000, presidential 21.
Sky Blue 6, turn right heading 280.
Right turn 280, Sky Blue 6.
Got traffic here, 15 miles that are 12 o'clock. I think this is the Sky Blue radio that went around.
Presidential 21, turn left heading 220, vectors for the approach.
Left heading 220, vectors for approach, presidential 21.
Oh, speed, watch that speed.
Attention all aircraft information. Delta is current at Bloomington. Bloomington altimeter 3014. Information Echo is current at Peoria. The Peoria altimeter 3011.
Alright, information Delta, wind 090 at 5 still, 8 statute miles, rain. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, exactly the same as Charlie. I'd say we're almost ready for a right turn. Another 2 minutes. See if we can get a right turn.
That was Sky Blue 6.
Sky Blue 6, I didn't have anything for you. I was just giving the new ATIS as Bloomington as Delta.
Alright, sorry about that. I was on the phone too, so we're trying to handle about 2 things at once.
That's alright.
Don finally picked up the Campout utility. Nice.
Sky Blue 6, turn right heading 360. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 3000.
Alright, 360 and altitude one more time.
3000.
Alright, 360, 3000, Sky Blue 6.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, turn right, heading 290.
Right turn, heading 290, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
Presidential 21, descend and maintain 4,000.
Beautiful.
Descend 4,000, Presidential 21.
Sky Blue 6, proceed direct, exit when able.
Alright, direct exit and 3,000, Sky Blue 6.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
Pilot's discretion down to 4,000, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet. Alright, looks like we got around all that weather.
Presidential 21, turn right, heading 310, descend and maintain 3,000.
Right 310, descend and maintain 3,000, Presidential 21.
Sky Blue 6, 5 miles from Zexid, cross Zexid at or above 2,800, cleared RNAV GPS runway 11 approach. Sky Blue 6, St. Louis.
We're with you. We're trying.
Sky Blue 6, cross exit at or above 2,800, cleared RNAV runway 11 approach.
Alright, clear RNAV 11 approach, Sky Blue 6.
I'm gonna slow down because this guy, Sky Blue 6, just got cleared for the RNAV. He's way out here, out where there's more weather, so I'm gonna slow it down now so we don't get too far out west into some more weather. So I'm gonna slow it down now to like 200, 180, somewhere in there. Alright, speed checks, flaps 15.
Presidential 21, 8 miles from paddle, turn right heading 010, maintain 2,400 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Right 010, maintain 2,400 to establish on the localizer, cleared ILS 04 approach, Presidential 21.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, turn right heading 360.
Right turn heading 360, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet.
Presidential 21, wind 090 at 9 to 7. Runway 4, clear to land.
24, clear lane, Presidential 21.
Sky Blue 6, wind 090 at 5, runway 11, cleared to land.
Alright, copy the winds and 11 clear to land, Sky Blue 6.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, proceed direct Zexid when able, descend and maintain 3000.
Direct Vexid and down to 3000, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet. $3,000.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, 4 miles from Zexid, cross Zexid at or above 2,800, cleared RNAV, runway 11 approach.
Vexid at or above 2800, cleared for the RNAV 11 approach, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet. Right, direct Vexid. And we've been cleared for the RNAV 11 approach. If we have to go miss, it's straight out to Wapix, 3,100. Hold.
Sky Blue 6, radar contact lost. You still connected?
Sir, I believe he is not.
Roger. Presidential 21, contact ground 121.85. We'll see you.
121.85, Presidential 21. We'll see you next time.
Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, wind 090 at 5, runway 11, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 11, Citation 5 Charlie Juliet. I think not it. Like more weather coming up. Alright, what's our minimums? 1121. Here comes a glide path. Go gear down. Two, 3 green. Ice is staying on, lights are on. Four landing checklist. Gears down to 3 green. Flaps, we've got 1 more notch to go. Speed brakes are down. Airspeed, autopilot, and yaw damp to go. So flaps, autopilot, and yaw damp. Missed approach altitude 3100 set. And
St. Louis approach
speed checks,
today. This
flaps
is
full.
NOAA 32, descending 9,000 to 6.
NOAA 32, St. Louis approach, good evening. Information Delta is current at Bloomington. Expect RNAV or localizer path course runway 11, your choice.
We have Delta on board. I was deciding if I wanted to run the localizer back course or not. We'll just stay with the RNAV right now, RNAV 11.
NOAA 32, roger.
It's going to be a left turn off the runway. Got the runway in sight. So we're landing. We'll take over. Autopilot disengage. My airplane. 4 landing checklist complete. And we've been cleared to land runway 11. We're picking up some ATIS.
Attention all aircraft, St. Louis approach. Just going to have to disconnect for a second, but I'll be right back. So, well, I can wait until the citation lands.
The wind's really shifting as we get closer to the ground. It's reported 090 here at the airport, but for a while they're on finals coming from the right. Speed brakes. That taxiway is all the way down there, so I'm kind of light on the brakes right now.
Citation 5, Charlie, Juliet, left when able, taxi ramp via Echo, Delta.
Left when able, ramp via Echo, Delta, Citation 5, Charlie, Juliet. Thanks for all your help tonight. Have a great one.
You bet. Okay, yeah, attention all aircraft. I'm going to be disconnecting and reconnecting just briefly, so if you need me, I'll be right back.
Clear right, clear left. Where are we? Alright, we're hanging a right turn right now in Echo, and then right turn Delta. Alright, flaps up. Speed brakes down. Lights. Pitot-static and ice. After landing, speed brakes down, flaps are up, pitot-static is off, ice is off, radar on standby, and exterior lights. Alright, welcome to Bloomingdale's. What's the name of this place? Bloomington.
And St. Louis approach is back on.
St. Louis approach, NOAA Tree 2. Can we do the localizer back course 11, if possible?
NOAA 3-2, roger. That's fine. You can expect that.
Alright, expect the localizer back course 11 approach, NOAA Tree 2.
Alright, next right should be Delta, and straight into the ramp. Don, your sim would be throwing your plane around like a pinball on that? I don't know, man. It's always hit or miss for me. Alright, this is Delta. We're clear left, clear right. I have it both turned on in the sim and in FS Realistic, and I still don't get too much turbulence.
Fury approach, Fox Club 686 at 11,000 with Echo. I'd like to request the LS 13B Adler.
Alright, we're gonna go to the FBO on our right.
Fox Club 686, St. Louis approach, good evening. You can expect that. Proceed direct Adler, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, appreciate that. Down to 4,000, proceed direct to Adler and expect the ILS 13 approach, Fox Club 686.
File Club 686, Peoria, ATIS is Echo, altimeter 3011.
Yep, Echo's on board, File Club 686.
NOAA 32, what's the weather look like where you are? Would you prefer going around to the north or south of the airport?
I can't see anything. I'm going to check up Navigraph right now and get back to you.
Well, I can take a look at what the real world is showing. North side might have a little bit less precip if it's mimicking the real world weather.
That sounds good to me. I see that as well. Let's go north of the airport.
NOAA 32, turn right, heading 300 vectors for the approach.
300 vectors for approach, NOAA 2.
Alright, parking brake, lights, signs, ice, pitot, the climate control, avionics. Feel it. Rest of our lights, switches. Nice. Let's just clean it up real quick. Fluff up the pillows for the next guy, the next passengers. Pick up the garbage. We're done. We can close the blinds too. Go. What's going on? System is locking up a lot. Weird. Oh, we made it through the entire flight without freezing, so that's good. I'm happy about that. We'll keep it nice and short today. I was thinking about doing 2 legs. It's already 10 o'clock. Sim's is a little shaky. We'll call it there. I think I might fly tomorrow. I think there's a Miami event tomorrow night for the FNO, so maybe we'll do something for tomorrow. All right, take it easy, guys. Don, Adam, Dub, everybody. Smitty, what's up, Smitty? I missed you. Missed your messages here. That was William Pauly. Awesome. Thanks, William, for the great ATC, as always. Smitty, thanks for dropping in. Don, Adam, the rest of you guys watching. Bon Jovi. Great seeing all you guys. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys next week, Thursday, for another one. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Chat and a drink or two, start to dance.